Hi, this is Jonesy with Jetters Northwest, and I'm standing here with our Drain Invader electric powered jetter. A number of you have purchased these and we've really gotten great feedback from you. Really appreciate that. But Drain Invader just became a brand of its own and it just got a lot bigger. I'm standing here with Zach, who was in our Jetters Northwest division, tested hundreds of hydrojetters. Tell us about your bigger units you've got.
That's right, Jonesy. Now, we all love our Drain Invader X electric jetter, but unfortunately, sometimes the power just won't cut it, and that's where these gas engines come in. We've got our Drain Invader Pro series. This is the Drain Invader Pro 3005, which is 3,000 PSI, 5 gallons a minute of jetting power. And then we've got our more rooter class jetter here, which is our Drain Invader Pro 4007. That's 4,000 PSI, 7.5 gallons a minute. Now let's go into some details on what makes these jetters so special.
Sounds good, Zach.
Now, some of the common features between these machines is the genuine Honda motor with electric start. And then we also have the 250 feet of the hose on both machines. On the 5 gallon a minute Pro, we've got 250 feet of 5/16. And on the 7.5 gallon a minute, we've got 250 feet of 3/8 to accommodate the higher flow rate. They also are going to come with these heavy duty toolboxes, and each are going to have their own custom drilled nozzle set that are going to help you get the most performance out of these machines.
Nice.
Now, Jonesy, you put a lot of the design work into these. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what was most important going into that?
That was important. We wanted to create a machine that's very easy to use, whether it's, mid-size gas engine jetter or more of a rooter class jetter over here. And we wanted some toughness built into it, no question. That's what we do. So you can see we got roll cage frames on both machines, fully galvanized in its coating. And we use genuine Udor pumps, Super Duty pumps here from Udor. We feel like are the best in the market. As you mentioned, Honda engines, electric start. No slouch there, obviously. Honda stands on its own 2 feet. Also, the hose reels are thick and heavy duty. Put the bar on here so that the hose stays, doesn't flip out and over the hose reel. Handy controls for pulsation, pressure control, jetting on and off. Real simple to use for a tough machine. Okay, one of my favorite features of the 3005 model is the intelligent IGX 390 engine. This engine is simply turn the key and it starts. The choke is automatic and even the throttle response is automatic. What that means is if I'm running and I hit jetting on my valve control there, the engine's going to sense that it needs to load up and it's going to bring it up to pressure. And now if I want to stop jetting or I want to get my camera in there, get the nozzle out, take a look, I can just close the valve and the engine's going to throttle down. I can leave it running or I can kill it. But just to give an example of this, I'll just go ahead and start it and you'll see how it'll start out at the higher throttle and automatically bring itself down because I'm not jetting. See, now if I'm putting my camera in the line, I can have a conversation with my customer without really having to turn the engine off. Or at any time, I can just kill it. Real simple for your operators to run. You turn the engine on and get started. Super nice feature there. And another feature too, a reason to idle down is, with jetting, there's a lot of stop-start. You're jetting for a bit, you pause, you stick your camera in, see how you did. Maybe again, there's a conversation that happens. And any of those times where you're not jetting, the pump is recirculating water. And when we can throttle down, it controls the temperature of that recirculation so that recirculating water doesn't get hot, hot, hot really fast. We can go 4 times longer than a regular jetter because we can throttle down like that before it starts to get warm and you really need to shut it off. It's a wonderful feature of the IGX engine and the pressure compensating pressure regulator that we put onto this machine. Now for the 4007, we need more power, we need more horsepower, so we go to the twin cylinder GX 690 engine. And when you have 7.5 gallons a minute, 4,000 PSI, you are going to want to be able to adjust the flow and the pressure up and down with the throttle. So it does have throttle control. Simple choke pull out and electric start. And we love this engine, super tried and true engine, of course. Other features with the 4007, since we have almost 8 gallons a minute pumping through it, we need to have an onboard buffer tank. So you can't really see it, but this is a 10-gallon water buffer tank. We call it a buffer tank because it serves as a buffer between what kind of water we're receiving from the building versus what the jetter's putting out. If we're at full throttle, which you will be a lot, cutting roots or whatever you might be doing, this is putting out 7.5 gallons every minute. And maybe we're only getting 6.5 from the building. This water tank can then work as a buffer. And that's also a cooling buffer when you've got 7.5 gallons a minute in recirculation when you're not jetting. Well, we can be running full throttle recirculating. We've got 10 gallons of water in there to dissipate the heat. It's a great feature of this jetter as a high flow rooter class machine. Again, we have easy controls here for pulsation and pressure control, and the U-door pump, which again, we love a lot. There you have it, the new Pro Series jetters from Invader.com. Zach, tell us what else you have there at Invader.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got nozzles, cameras, hoses, parts, all sorts of stuff. Basically just about everything you need for jetting.
Excellent resource. Tell us how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, you can find all this and a lot more at Invader.com or just give us a call.
Appreciate you watching so much, and let's get jetting.